In today's video, I will be building a utensil sorter capable of detecting forks, knives, and spoons, and sorting them into their respective containers. Now, my first step was to design a utensil sorter mechanism. As with many of my other projects, I will also be using Tinkercad to design my model. Now, in this case, it did take a while, but after lots of trial and error, I came up with this design where basically the fork, knife, or spoon will slide along the top, and the servo will use the arm, indicated by the arrow, to pull that slider door down, as you can see, so that it can drop the utensil into, say, a box below. And if it returns back to home, then we have a flat surface, which is just a regular slider again. Now, if I put this into full context, into the full design, you can see we have our three slider designs, and then we have our containers underneath the end of all of them, and those balls will represent, just for the moment, forks, knives, and spoons. So as you can see, they're sliding along. The slider is at a slight angle. Now that door opens, and if you continue on, next door will open to let in some balls, and then balls will continue and slide down the last door into the final container. Now, obviously, this is a basic simulation of what will happen, but after lots of work and lots of thought, I came up with this to sort the utensils. So that's the physical system finished. Now, our next step is to design the utensil detection system. Now, for this, I'm going to be using Yolo 11, which is a computer vision model. Now, I trained my Yolo 11 model over the course of 50 epochs to detect actually all kitchen utensils, not just forks, knives, and spoons, but we're going to refine that out later in our code. Now, as you can see, going through these different training pictures here, you'll see a box around each one of the utensils, or maybe it's a pan, whatever it may be. But here you can see we have lots of forks, and it's basically going to tell the computer what that is. Now, our next step is to build the system, wiring, and code. Now, again, I used Tinkercad for the wiring, the original wiring, and it's honestly, it's relatively simple, and I'll get more into how it works when I talk about the code. Now, if you are interested in a more in-depth video on the wiring and code for this project, just give a shout out in the comments. Now, basically, the code is pretty simple. I wrote it out in Python and Arduino code, totaling up to about 150 lines, which is honestly not a lot for what this project can do. But basically, how it's going to work is, so we import our necessary libraries, and then we tell the computer vision model, what COM or what port the Arduino is attached to, and then we're basically going to send a signal when a fork, knife, or spoon is detected to the Arduino. Now, the Arduino will also have a 3-second delay on each servo, so that when a utensil slides down the sorter, it can have a delay to make sure that the utensil will fall through that gate. Now here we have the Arduino code. Also, I can get more into depth if you want in a future video, but again, pretty basic. It basically receives a signal from the computer and acts accordingly. Now, our last step is to actually test the design. This is definitely the most fun part. Now, here is my setup, slightly rudimentary, but it definitely works. I will be putting a piece of cardboard in front of the camera on my computer because, as you can see, for instance, if we have a fork with a mixed background, it's going to be harder to detect than a fork with a solid background.
Yeah, it's on.
Well, here's my test. So you can see I'm holding the cardboard in front of the camera, and I put my knife in front of the camera. It's detected automatically and slides down the slider through the gate and into the bin. Again, the same with the fork. Our last is the spoon, which is detected and again slides down into the bin. Well, guys, thanks a lot for watching that video. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. See you guys soon.